One, two, three.
Okay.
Tell us about the bed bugs at the shelter.
So I was staying at Waterbury Shelter, and about a week into there, I started waking up with bites on me. And they were in clusters, and they looked like, I had bed bugs once in my life, so it looked very familiar. I brought it to staff's attention. They didn't do anything. And then one morning, I actually caught a bed bug, and I brought it down in a Ziploc baggie. And they still kind of denied it. And then that night when I came in, they got rid of me, and in doing so, they didn't correlate it exactly with the bed bugs, but with the timing. They used another excuse, and the excuse that they used was something that has happened in the past that was no issue. But I believe that they got rid of me because I knew my rights. I've worked with the health inspectors in the city before, and they knew that I was well-spoken, and I knew how to advocate for what was going on. So instead of resolving the issue, they got rid of me.
Now, in case nobody knows who you are, so is it okay if we tell?
Yeah, a little synopsis. Before COVID, I was a landlord in Waterbury. I had 180 units that I managed. So I worked with the health department and Section 8 workers and, city officials on a regular basis. I actually took people from that shelter. I probably housed 50 to 100 people directly from that shelter. They knew that I knew my rights. They knew that I knew, the health inspectors and things like that. And I had a very good relationship with them so that they would take my claims seriously. So I believe that the director, instead of addressing the bed bug issue, they got rid of me.
Question for you, since we brought up the shelter. Do you feel like they do like a check and balance to help people move out of homelessness?
Oh, not at all. It's all about money for them. They document what they need to document to make it look like on paper that they are doing what they need to do, but that is not the case at all. They're not really helping people get housing or doing what's in their best interest. They're definitely doing what's in the best interest of the mighty dollar and what they could profit from people being there. They have the place way overbooked with very little resources and any help to the clients for moving forward.
Would you be surprised to find out with my research that every homeless person in Connecticut gets $44,000 given to nonprofits?
I've heard something of that effect, and that's definitely not being used on the client or getting them housing or moving them forward. And it's a vicious cycle once you get stuck in it, and it's pretty impossible to get out of, and they really just set you up for failure.
I call it farming poverty. I feel like they push you into poverty to make more money off the system.
Yeah, to get you in a circle with a revolving door that you could just never get out of.
Is there anything you want to tell them? You have a bee around you.
Yeah, so just a basic thing. I was a landlord in Waterbury, Bridgeport area for about 8 years. Like I said, I knew the health inspectors very well. I know the Section 8 caseworkers, the case managers. So I think they were intimidated by the connections that I knew and the knowledge that I had. So it was easier for them to get rid of me than to address the problems going on, and knowing that I knew how to articulate and to express and to advocate for myself, I believe scared them, and they used whatever chance they could to out me.
Thank you.